I don't care what nobody say. Gervonta got skills out this world. He's a scary dude. He's scary. Ain't no way he said he supposed to come back and get Shakur, Devin, Ryan, Teofimo, whoop all these niggas ass. Now he like, I'm about to retire after I fight Jake. No, I don't let nobody talk about me like that. The way that Shakur disrespect him, the way that Devin talked to him, the way that Ryan, he already knocked out Ryan. The way that these dudes be talking, he supposed to come back and get them. He the man, right? He who everybody say is the best. I ain't leaving no food on the table. When I'm done boxing, I'm whooping all these girls' ass. They all getting beat. You said you can beat me? Oh, okay. I'm gonna figure out a way to fucking get you. You just wait.
So who you think could beat Gervonta?
I think Shakur beat Gervonta Davis, and I used to think Devin. I think Devin can outbox Tank, but once Tank catch him, it's gonna be a long night. But only person I think that can beat him is Shakur. I'm trying to think is anybody else. I'm not gonna say I think that Teofimo can beat him. I think that Teofimo is gifted, but I don't think he can beat Tank.
All right, let's talk about Claressa Shields and her rant on Gervonta Davis. And I'm gonna tell you one point is one reason why Tank ain't fighting the people. All right, why he ain't fighting or feel obligated other than him just being a bitch. But I'm gonna tell you one reason, one cop out that she gave. And if you got a good ear and you understand how the human body and all that shit work, you'll understand why Tank don't feel obligated to have to fight these guys, right? I'm not about to even make you wait, but check out Box News playlist, thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. So one of the reasons why he don't feel like, and she said it, he's obligated to go out there and fight them guys because everybody think he gonna win anyway. You know what I'm saying? Regardless of you've seen from Lamont Roach, Tank that punishment and dish the punishment on him. And you got to remember, you know, Lamont was a former world champion, but he wasn't held in high regards, right? So once you look at it from that standpoint of view, when somebody already said, oh, Tank's so talented and, oh, he'll beat those guys, you know, basically they basically telling him he just have to, you know, give confirmation and get in the ring. He can do it, beat him. But for him, why risk it? If everybody think I'm this talented and I'm this good, why get in the ring with him if they saying I'm already beat him? So why should I fight these guys when everybody think I'm gonna win anyway? So where's the incentive to do so? I'm getting money. I'm happy with the money I'm getting. I'm content. You know? So he's don't live in an abundance mindset where I got all this bread. You know what I'm saying? I got all this bread and I want more and more and more. See, I'm gonna tell you how this. So there's a bunch of like there's a bunch of like the things that go on in the weightlifting community, right? They got like guys that do content on ego lifting, all right? This is like when you try to lift heavy to boost your ego up, okay? Tank is not, you know, he's not ego-based. And that's a good thing and it can be a bad thing from different perspectives. So he ain't gonna never get too high, too low based off what the fans say. He gonna do his thing. And I respect it because I'm the same way. I'm gonna do what I want to do regardless. You know what I'm saying? That's just me. That's just how I'm built. So I got that same trait as Gervonta Davis. You know what I'm saying? Like if I said I don't want to do it, you know, I don't want to do it. If I said I want to do it, I want to do it with or without you. You know what I'm saying? That's my mindset. You know what I'm saying? And you know, that's just my particular mindset. So I understand with him, but at some point it comes, you know, pride got to come in to take. But, you know, she went in on him. But when you give him an out, like I think he'd beat anybody. I think he'd beat everybody anyway. When you give him that out, that's all he need right then and there. He just need that particular out. That's all he need. See, they think I'm gonna win anyway, and I don't really need to show I can win because they already think I can win. There you have it. Why risk it? Why risk it? So, but you know, he did respond. I'll put it on the screen somewhere. What does it really matter? I think he just said, you talking about me just make me, my name even bigger, or something like that. And, you know, you don't really want to engage in a war of words with a woman. You know, it ain't no point. They start crying, oh, he's a misogynist, and he hurting everybody feel bad for a woman, even if she started it. I seen this dude, never seen these two people in life on X. They was arguing about boxing, and he was going back and forth with a bitch. I'm like, man, I never. You got it. but you know, like I said before, you know, she can say what she want to say, and she can speak how she want to speak, but, you know, it's a lot of truth to what she was saying. You know, but it's this belief that, oh, man, Tank got power. Look here, man. People need to know boxing. When you fighting the guys that Tank fighting, of course it look like he got power. When you fight the upper echelon guys, that power ain't so potent, bro. I'm telling you, you've seen it with Keith Thurman. You've seen it with Errol Spence. You know, real talk, even the great Julian Jackson. At some point, Gerald McClellan was able to take the power and dish it back on him. At some point throughout your career, if you keep climbing up the ranks in the you know, to the upper echelon fighters, that power ain't as effective. And what you're gonna find out with a lot of these guys' powers, when they can't dictate the pace, and somebody is able to dictate the pace and pick up the pace, the power ain't even a factor past round 5 or 6. You know what I'm saying? The power ain't even a factor. You seen that with Tank and Roach. It wasn't a factor down the road. So when you fight a certain caliber of guys, bro, and you keep moving up in the ranks, or you keep moving up in weight, you got to be more creative on how you gonna stop these guys. You got to get more creative. And Tank already know, me just throwing 1 or 2 punches at these guys, I'm gonna have to throw multiple punches. I'm gonna really have to work and get in my bag and be creative. So that's just what it is. And I know it's hard for people to stomach that. Power, it fades. It fades once you start stepping up. It's not as potent. You know, even Deontay Wilder stepped up and fought Tyson Fury, and he was one of the most vicious punchers of all time. So you've seen versus Lamont Roach, what else Tank had in the bag. He had a lot of quit in him. You know, he had a lot of quit in him. He had a lot of quit in him. So, you know, and Gillian Wallow know he's scary, bro. Sat on that couch, I never asked for them, but it's always about what you would do. You know, no track record of you doing it. So does that surprise you, dog? Some people are get complacent in life. And as a man, to be honest, dog, there's no room for complacency. As you get older with age, you get better. Keep yourself in shape, keep your mind sharp. You know, you're supposed to get more and more hungrier. You get more and more wiser. That's a fact. You get more and more wiser. So you ain't taking every deal that come across the table. But yeah, I mean, you know, I think he beat TL then. I don't think he beat none of them because he haven't showed the initiative to want to fight him. So no, they all been punking you and, like she said, talking to you crazy for so long and calling you out your name. You ain't did shit about it. That's what the niggas be hollering. Oh, he from Baltimore, he from DC, or he from Brooklyn, or he from Austin, Texas. That don't mean nothing, bro. That don't mean absolutely nothing. What do that mean? Because you grew up dirty and poor, that make you tough? It don't necessarily make you tough. And a lot of people equate growing up in the ghetto to being tough and being, to being being hard. That ain't, man, maybe 40 years ago, 30, 40 years ago. These new niggas is butt bandits. Imagine a nigga running up on you, robbing you with a purse on. Nigga rob you with a purse on with his nails painted. These niggas ain't tough. They can't even fight no more. These niggas ain't never been in no street fight for real. When they get smacked in the mouth, they want to grab the pistol, bro, and then go to jail and be somebody bitch. Am I lying? So this whole thing, oh, he from Wichita, Kansas. The ghettos of Wichita, Kansas. Who that mean? That don't mean you tough, or like what May say. He said, just because you ugly and dirty don't make you tough. Who started? And people think that's what it means. It don't. Where you from don't mean you tough, bro. Now your circumstances can make you tough. If you had to fight your way from school or fight your way from going home every day, that make you tough. Or you had to struggle and fight for everything you had to get. Tank ain't had to do that, bro. Tank got the attitude of a Nepo baby. They was one of them niggas, he tried to do something bad. Man, Tank, go back in the house and play Nintendo. They made sure Tank was all right. Oh, Tank, you trying to sell drugs? Here go $50. I mean, feed your family for the night, man. Get out of here. Real talk. He ain't built like that, bro. But hey, thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. The subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, Christian notifications. Hit the link tree, join the Patreon, everywhere else. Peace.